Good day and welcome to 2D Sandbox Adventure, also known as Terraria. And I just broke down my door because my spawn point happens to intersect with it, which is really sad. Last time I said I'd leave you at a cliffhanger, but I stopped the recording, so that means I'll now have to walk over to the chest once again. Yeah, no biggie. It could be worse. Right? Oh, that's awful. Could just take these chests, it would be efficient to do so. Use them to stuff my own stuff in. So this is Cliffhanger Chest. Say hi. And let's see what's inside. Ooh, spear. Like them. Apples. Or spear. Ooh, some nice healing potions. That is very satisfying loot, might I say. Spears are awesome. You can do like thousands of hits with them. They're generally not that strong, but they get the job done. They're also very effective for keeping things away. They're crummy when trying to fight air. Ooh, I got those. They're very poor when trying to fight things that are in the air, but they're really good against land enemies. And considering how little of those we'll be seeing later, let's just enjoy while it lasts. Look at that, mate! They can't do a thing! Shiver me timbers. Pirates are really cool guys. They're not the scruffy things you see. They were actually pretty social. They were nice. Look, my jungle is on the right. Which is... bleh, I like jungles. The trees grow but automatically. How to point it out. Normally, you have to put down a sapling like that, but your jungle trees grow completely on their own, so it's a very good way to get wood. Okay, see that? It's sometimes easy depending on the enemy, but generally spears are not that good against things in the sky, because they don't cover a big area like a sword does. Kinda want two lenses. Can make a pair of glasses. Well, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just doing things, I guess. Should be going underground and that sort of stuff, but I'm not. And I'm not feeling very talkative because it's not as late as I usually record, so I'm still a little fatigued from school. And I'm about to die, which isn't fun at all. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, pretty woman. I know so many weird things and I don't know where they're from or what their actual context is. Which is sad in and on itself already. Ugh, I shouldn't be out at night. Not yet, at least. Oh, in hard mode you shouldn't go out at night at all unless you're really good, and I'm not good. So when hard mode does arrive, I'll have to stay indoors most of my time. Or I could just not go above ground. Yeah, farming is very fun in Terraria because it's just checking in for the stuff to grow, and then when it's blooming you take the seeds and then you're done. Kablitzkablang, or whatever you want to call it. I've got one lens. Arrgh! Kinda glad it's a good spear. I mean, you can get prefixes which alter the weapon, like the agile hammer, which is faster and more critical strike chance, but you can also get bad ones, and that can potentially ruin hours of grinding until you get there's a guy who can reforge things for you, but trust me, in the early games when you can't afford that, it can ruin your entire game to get a crummy prefix. You can be salvaging for hours, and then you end up with something that doesn't work, or that completely nullifies the purpose of the weapon, like makes a fast weapon slow, or turns a greatsword's tiny end weak. Oh, this is a fallen star. If I get 10 of them, I can get some mana. But I have no spells, so I have no use for it. Ha ha ha. But it's never too late to look for the future, right? I miss Hermes boots. They let me run faster. I love them. But you gotta start out small, right? Can't start at the top of the mountain. Life would be way too easy that way. I should kind of just toss some of this stuff away for now. Oh yeah, this game has an interesting way of putting things together, in the sense of how you put things together. If you want to mine things, everything has like this health bar, and the amount of hits, aka the amount of noises you have to make for something to break, like 1, 2, 3 or whatever. If I click something else, I have to start again with that block, which kinda sucks, but at the same time, it's better than what it could have been. I mean, it's not like if you get interrupted, you have to start remining that block, and generally mining doesn't take that long anyway, so... Ooh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, sonny. Got some nice iron bars there. Haha, think you can run. Zombies don't die in the sun, they just walk away and despawn, which is kind of crummy, if you think about it, that they don't die, that they just endlessly walk away until the game allows them to just vanish. And I'm not lying in a very good position, because I can't rest on my left side, because then my neck starts to hurt. I should be lying down on my other side, and I don't want to, because I'm too lazy. Ooh, can make an anvil, which is very important. Anvil is an item that gets replaced, but very late in the game. So it's very useful. You could just save up 50 silver and we'll get the guy who needs 50 silver to appear soon anyway. Just saying. But yeah, doing good. I could be aiming better, but I'm slightly distracted by nothing at all. I don't use bows. I don't know why. It's not something against it. I don't think they're useless. I just don't use them a lot. Maybe as I said, I'm cheap. I'm very cheap. I tend to have tons of things I could be using, but I don't because I'm such a cheapskate, which is in and on itself not too bad to be cheap, because I've seen, well, particularly today, a very famous YouTuber, SOHPKC, is complaining about the fact that his weapon has no ammo when he wastes that weapon, which is a minigun, I believe. Yeah, a minigun. He has tons of ammo, but he wastes it on single weak enemies, which is very bad. You should know that you should never waste your powerful weapons or the fast-firing weapons on single enemies. And he has an infinite ammo weapon on him. Yeah, that's poor. That's poor strategy. But then again, you play the way you want it. I won't blame him for playing poorly as long as he has fun. As long as that's how he wants to play it. Ooh, look! Another chest. Ain't I... Keen Spear. Now this... I'm not a big fan of such a silly thing as critical chance. I don't believe in critical attacks. I don't know what it is, I just don't believe that it's something I want to put up front. But apparently there is, if... It depends on how fast the weapon is. If it attacks a lot, critical chance can make a weapon very powerful. Because I think it's like, it adds a multiplier to how much damage you do or something. It just makes it a lot more powerful. But I don't know how long I've actually been recording. I should check that. So I'll be back in a... let me just finish this sentence first. That weapons that attack fast, critical chance will dramatically bolster the amount of damage done. It's a mathematical fact that if a thing attacks, increasing general damage is good, but increasing how... It just depends on how many hits you're going to do with it. But I'm going to check how long my recording's been going, because I don't want to make this too long, because that takes hours to render and process with Windows Video Maker, and I don't like it when it takes long, because I'm impatient. As I said, my shirt is slightly green. I might be using an editor to fix that. Okay, so it's been going for nearing 10 minutes, I think, by now, to what my file says, so I'll be stopping soon. But first, these are sunflowers. You may have noticed them. I can harvest them with a pickaxe, which is really, really weird. Axes don't work, hammers don't work, you have to just break the ground under, which is weird. It's just weird way. And I forgot to put on my glasses. Now glasses aren't spectacular in defense, but they look cool. They add a touch. I want sunglasses, which is a rare drop type of lens. Just put in some silly... Oh, no, put in my trash can. Which you can use to get rid of things you don't want. And currently I want everything, so I have no reason to throw it away. I could keep those grenades just in case. Just put this out here. Cobwebs. I'll be getting those anyway. Don't need that. I'm going to be getting more of those anyway, but I'll just stock it. Ah! Oh! Look at him fly! Didn't imagine they could go that far. Wow. Actually, that has some pretty hefty knockback. I guess that's what a spear does. It pokes. And pokey things tend to push you away, right? I doubt any of you have any experience with poking. Oh, by the way, you can put slime right here, which is really nifty. And it's ammo for a very powerful weapon that is difficult to get, but totally worth the effort. And I want another house, which I'm going to do next time. Because I want the merchant to move in so I can finally start selling some things I don't want, like this spear and this sword. And then I can spend that money on things that I probably won't be needing either. Like a disco ball. That'll look nice. Well, I'm going to quit. And I'm going to change my shirt so it's black. And not this ridiculously slightly green. That might just be me, but it looks a little bit green. And I dislike that. So I'll be changing that. And I'll see you tomorrow. During... Yeah, I'll just see you tomorrow. Maybe later, if I feel like it. But I'll probably go record some Minecraft now. So see you. Damn!